Have you ever had the feeling that you were being watched while you slept, and, when you opened your eyes, found your cat standing there, motionless, staring at you in the silence of the early morning? Well, yes. What seems like just a curious feline habit may actually hide reasons most people never imagined. Today you will discover the strange reason why your cat watches you sleep every night, and the answer can completely change the way you view your relationship with your pet. Comment below, does your cat also watch you while you sleep? I want to know how it is with you. Why do cats, independent and mysterious animals, just stand there staring at their owners while they sleep? Is it just affection? An ancestral instinct? Or is there something much deeper behind this behavior? Studies show that felines carry on habits inherited from their wild ancestors. At the same time, animal behavior experts reveal that these nocturnal gazes may be linked to signs of protection, surveillance, and even emotional reading. And most intriguingly, some cats not only observe, but appear synchronized breathing with that of the owner, as if they were trying to get in tune with you. The first thing we need to understand is that the cat, even though it has been domesticated for thousands of years, has never stopped carrying within itself the instinct to nocturnal predator. In the wild, while most animals would sleep, he would be hunting small rodents, birds, or simply patrolling his territory to ensure no intruders approached. It's as if this ancestral function had been preserved and, now, inside your home, it was directed towards another type of surveillance, to watch you. When your cat stands in the room silently and keeps its eyes fixed on you as you sleep, what appears to be just feline curiosity is actually a behavior of adapted patrol. In his mind, you're part of the territory. And if the territory needs to be protected, then so do you. It's as if the message is clear: while you rest, I remain on guard. But there's another, even more delicate layer. Unlike dogs, who explicitly demonstrate protection by barking, staying close, or even lying on top of their owners, cats prefer to act with discretion and subtlety. They communicate through nearly invisible gestures. Watching you sleep is one of these silent gestures, a care that goes unnoticed by most people, but for them it's a form of affection. It's like they're saying, I know you're vulnerable right now. Don't worry, because I'm here. And this surveillance is not just territorial or emotional, it is also physiological. Felines are true living sensors. Their ears capture sounds that are imperceptible to us, their eyes detect the slightest movement even in complete darkness, and their sense of smell distinguishes chemical changes in the air that reveal changes in mood and even health in humans. Therefore, during sleep, the cat perceives rhythms that you yourself do not notice: the rhythm of the heart, the flow of breathing, small involuntary muscle contractions. This is precisely where many owners report something intriguing: their cats seem to predict when they will have restless nights. Some A. According to the veterinary behaviorist Dr. Monica Lemos, cats are sensitive to their owner's physiological changes. Often, before the person wakes up or moves, the animal already notices the change in breathing and heart rate. Another expert, the ethologist Dr. Ricardo Meneses, explains. When a cat remains fixedly staring at its owner, it may not only be exercising surveillance, but also monitoring vital signs and ensuring that everything in the environment is under control. It's like a silent guardian. In other words, far from being just a mysterious look, this habit may be deeply connected to a protective instinct and emotional connection. Hit the subscribe button and activate the bell, because in the next videos you'll discover other curious cat habits that almost no one understands. But here comes the most surprising part: some recent studies suggest that cats can act as a kind of nighttime emotional regulator for their owners. This is because purring, that continuous and vibrant sound that often occurs just as the cat approaches the bed, is not just a sign of pleasure or comfort. Technically, purring generates vibrations at a frequency that varies between 25 and 150 Hz, an interval that has already been associated with therapeutic effects, such as reduced anxiety, improved circulation, and even stimulated bone regeneration in veterinary research. When your cat notices subtle changes in your breathing or heart rate, typical signs of stress, agitation, or even a nightmare, it may instinctively approach you. Many position themselves next to their owner's head or chest, keeping their gaze fixed and emitting this rhythmic purring sound. To us, it may seem like just a curious habit, but for the human body, these vibrations work like a relaxation induction mechanism, regulating the rhythm of breathing and bringing a sense of security. And perhaps that's precisely why so many people report waking up feeling lighter, less tense, and even more energetic after a night in which they felt the silent presence of their cat beside their bed. Science suggests that this is not a matter of chance, but of a much more complex biological and emotional interaction. The animal responds to changes in its owner and, at the same time, influences its owner's well-being. But does this behavior have limits? This is the question that intrigues tutors and experts. What would happen if your cat suddenly stopped watching you at night? Could he be trusting that you no longer need this constant vigilance? Or could it be a sign that something has changed in the environment, the bond, or even your own emotional state? The mystery lies precisely in this fine line between instinct and care. Because when a cat stops looking, the silence may not be absence, but rather a new kind of. The next time you open your eyes and find your cat staring at you in the middle of the night, don't think of it as something strange or scary. See it as a silent gesture of connection. To him, you're not just the owner, you're an essential part of his territory, his routine, and even his survival. And if, for years, cats were seen as mysterious and even magical creatures, perhaps this simple nocturnal gaze is proof that there is much more to the relationship between humans and felines than we can understand. So the next time you feel those eyes fixed on you, remember. Maybe, deep down, your cat is just making sure you're safe. And that's exactly what makes this relationship so enigmatic and special. If this video helped you understand your cat better, leave a like now, because it shows that you want more content like this.